Hi everyone, happy whichever day it is I'm showing this to you. Probably Wednesday, but it might be Thursday, who knows. It really depends on how my Wednesday goes because there's another thing I want to show y'all, but I don't know if I'm going to fill up to it. Anyway, I, whatever, whichever day. Hope you're having a wonderful day, whichever day it is. So I have finished my third book of the year, and it was a surprise because I really didn't think I'd get this one done till the end of the year. And just had a push there towards the end. This was great for watching videos and just needing something to do with my hands. So this book is one of my favorites, just in terms of one of my best budget finds. My very first summer coloring. I found it at Ollie's for 99 cents, and normally the Creative Haven Color by Number books go for like $10 US unless they're on sale. So I always say this is one of my best deals I ever found, and so I'm excited. This was my first Creative Haven book to finish, and my first Creative Haven Color by Number book, which, for those of you familiar with the books, there are actually 46 images in them, so it's pretty close to like, kind of like finishing a Camellia Angel Cova book, only color by number. There is a non-color by number version of this book that I don't know if it has all 46 images or just 31, so you would have to look at that. But this is by Jessica Mazurkiewicz. You can tell this thing's had a lot of love over the years. And I finished this on Tuesday. I am not counting this page. That's fine. So I am not coloring in all those teensy little spaces right there. I'm not counting it. So completed 9, 20, 22. Alright, so one of the really cool things I like about the color by number Creative Haven books, they show you finished thumbnails and the legend like that. So let's go ahead and get started. So this was all just straight markers. Most of these I tried not to I just couldn't accept a streaky marker finish. Now, over time, some of the marker has faded a little, especially if like this was a picture I colored early on. A little bit of that purple has faded. So keep that in mind, that after a couple of years, depending on the type of paper and marker you use, you know, some might fade. I have had just a little bit of yellowing on a few of the pages, but it is not super noticeable. So this page I had originally forgot to put a blotter page behind it, the one in front, and so it did get a little bit on there, but I was bound and determined to finish this book, so I just powered through that. I love the color combinations on these pages. It's a really good you know, like dark background, real bright pops of color in the front, or vice versa. I feel like the tones used in this book are real nice. Another one where it yellowed a bit and I just said, oh well. Sometimes the colors weren't 100% true because you can see a little bit of this purple. This was a shuttle art marker, which I found I had a lot of issues with over time. You can tell that's faded a bit. But this book got me to the point of yeah, a second. Okay, that is a light. I did color that, so it is a light pink. It's just faded a little. This book got me real familiar. Hang on. Hopefully y'all couldn't pick that up. I had another video rendering, so if you're wondering why you could hear my intro audio. This got me real familiar with the color pink because there's a lot of pink in a lot of these flowers, and I say that and then we get to a whole series where there's really not a lot of pink. Sometimes, like I said, I just took the opportunity to use up a marker. It may not have been 100% the color, accurate color, but it still turned into a pretty picture, so I didn't complain all that much. I like the calla lilies a lot. I don't, just the colors of them were real appealing to me. I like this page a lot. Again, just the bright blue of the background and the different colors. This was, for some reason, the hardest image in the book. It was the one I just didn't want to do, and it felt like it took a long time, and I went through a bunch of markers on it, and I don't know. I mean, it looks great when it's done. I don't know why I had such an issue with that one. I really don't. But just sometimes you come across a page, right? These are some of the ones that were my last ones that I was finishing up. This was actually the very last page I did today. Again, was running a little low on markers, but and then somebody asked me to do a buddy color. We ended up picking this image, so thank you, Alicia, for helping me get to the finish line with this book. And then I had a couple pages I did very early on. And this one looks completely different because I didn't realize there was supposed to be red in there. And there we go. So my fourth completed book of the year, I have now tied with last year in terms of completed books. So if I get one more, I did a little bit more than I did last year, and the way life has suddenly gotten busy, I would be okay with that. There are 2 or 3 books I would like to finish by the end of the year that I think realistically I can, but you know, if I can just get one more, I think just, you know, sort of like some growth from last year, I will be happy. So, and I think I can achieve that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.